Obviously, we're really excited about the first game opening the new stadium and our new home, which is fantastic for the football club and our very loyal and patient fans. They've been coming to Subiaco Oval for a long time, and consequently now going to a brand new stadium. It'll be a wonderful experience for them, and first up, it's fantastic.
What about the fixture, the draw that you've got? Are you reasonably overall happy with what the AFL's told up for 2016, 2018?
Look, every draw is a difficult draw now. I don't think there's any team you could mark down and say, look, we might have the wood on them, or we might be able to pencil things in, because you can't anymore. I think the competition's extremely even, so we're looking forward to a really challenging year. I think it's a great opportunity for our guys to show their wares and at a fantastic new stadium here, but certainly some of the venues we're playing in now are world class, so we're looking forward to the season, and it's a challenging draw.
There's a Thursday night fixture against Essendon, I think, for West Coast. Are you disappointed there's no Friday night fixtures for either clubs?
Yeah, look, we're really hopeful to have some Friday and more Saturday night fixtures, but I think there's some complications, obviously, with transport and a few other things early in the season. So we need to ensure that we're doing the best we can with this year. But we would hope in the future that there's going to be a lot of Friday night games in Perth and a lot of Saturday night games that complement, the new stadium.
Only 2 games at the MCG. Would you want more?
Well, the more times you play there, obviously, the better prepared you are for finals. So that's a given. We always request a minimum of 3, but we've got 2 this year, so we'll live with that and move on. We're just grateful that we got a couple of games. There were times a few years ago when we didn't get any at the MCG, so two's adequate.
5-6 day breaks. How do you feel about that?
Well, it's 1 down from last year, so it's a little less. But every team has to contend with those breaks. We're comfortable that we can manage it well. Our high-performance guys do a terrific job in that space. I think we won 5 out of those 6 games last year off a 6-day break, so we did manage it reasonably well, and if we can do that again, that'd be a bonus.
How much are you looking forward to the round 14 Thursday night clash?
Well, that'll be a bit of a challenge for our members and supporters. One of the difficulties with the Thursday night clashes is our country members, and people have to drive a fair way. They find those really difficult. But from a television point of view, obviously ratings and it's against Essendon, so it'll rate well. It's a big game, as they all are, but this is a big game, and it'll be an exceptional opportunity for our people to see another night game at this stadium, because it'll be quite spectacular.
Fremantle bought the extra home games. Is it something you considered?
Yeah, we did. We applied for it. In fact, we've applied for it for a number of years, and we missed out. But that's just the way it goes. Obviously, the vagaries of the draw, the opportunities that come along, we have to live with that as well. I guess it swings and roundabouts with the draw because it's uneven, and the AFL do their best to accommodate the broadcasters, the clubs, the venues have their challenges as well, coming off the cricket season and going into the cricket season. So there's a lot of things that they have to take into account, the time slots so that people can get to view as many games as they possibly can. So there's a lot to take into account. So we're confident that the draw is what it is.
It took so long to get the stadium deal finally done. You've now got some fixtures for the first year to play. Satisfied with the way everything's pretty much turned out, the way it looks going into that new stadium for West Coast?
Yeah, we're really confident that our members and our corporate supporters and our fans will have an experience that's second to none. They've been extremely patient. It's been a pretty long journey to get to this point. We're very grateful that the state's built a brand new stadium, and we hope to support that with as many full stadiums as we can possibly get. We've gone out to our members this week, certainly some of our members, to get it rolling along, and the reporting that I'm getting back is that we're overwhelmed with the number of people who have taken up their seats from our note holders. Now we'll go out to our members from the longest to the shortest terms, and hopefully get to a lot on our waiting list that will again be very patient, waiting for their opportunity to be members of the club in the true sense that they get a seat at the stadium.
Are you reasonably confident full houses, certainly for those first couple of 60,000 for those first couple of home games?
I hope so. Look, I think certainly the first game, 4:40 on a Sunday evening, will be a beauty against one of our great rivals in Sydney, and no better club to be playing. I mean, they're tough, and hopefully we can take it up to them on that first game, and we need as much support as we can get. I'm sure there'll be some Sydney fans coming across as well, and some who are here who'll be supporting their club, but certainly that first game will be absolutely brilliant. And there's plenty of opportunities to fill that stadium. We've got a night game in round 4 against Gold Coast, which is the first night game, so it's going to be quite spectacular. It'll be something really different.
What do you say? There's been some talk from some members, both clubs, that it's more expensive if you compare their seats here to over there. What do you say to the members who are saying it's going to cost them more?
In some categories it will, in other categories it won't, and it depends. And there's going to be other offerings like 3 and 5 game memberships, which certainly will assist our country members and so on. So there are packages that are certainly cheaper than they are at Subiaco Oval, and I'm not sure you can compare those packages when you have a look at the stadium. I think I've been fortunate enough to have been out there a number of times, so it's a little different for me going to the stadium on a regular basis and seeing it come out of the ground and then what's available. I don't think our members will mind paying a few extra dollars if they've bought more expensive packages when they see the type of facility that they're going to be watching football in. It's exceptional, and we can't labour that enough. I mean, we've been at Subi for a long time, and there is no comparison between Subiaco Oval and Perth New Stadium.